Yeah.
And I feel bad for Bucks fans, but at some point the noise just gets too loud and you have to address it. We officially have a report that, if true, would change the NBA and make the Warriors bigger and better than Michael Jordan's Bulls. Bleacher Report says people inside the league believe the Warriors traded for Andrew Wiggins just to get Giannis Antetokounmpo. The salaries do match. Golden State can offer Wiggins plus their own pick, potentially #1 overall, and Minnesota's pick in 2021. That's in the lottery, though top 3 protected. This obviously would change the league and basically decide the championship the next 4 to 5 years. But is that deal enough to get Giannis? Are the Bucks even trying to hear this? You know what? They may have no choice. This is an explosive rumor, but it's actually the latest whisper that we've heard that suggests Giannis could leave the Bucks in search of a title. In this video, we're breaking down how we got here with Giannis maybe leaving the Bucks, what a deal would look like with the Warriors or some other team. So first thing, why would Giannis leave a team that he loves, that loves him back, he's been playing with his whole career, and who can pay him a lot more money? Well, the Supermax contract was actually created to help small markets like Milwaukee keep big stars like Giannis away from teams like the Warriors. If he's All-NBA or MVP, etc., he can take up to 35% of the salary cap. For Giannis, that would be $247 million that Milwaukee could give him over 5 seasons. That's $90 million more than any other team could offer. It would be the biggest contract in NBA history. Really, it's this coming summer when we'll know. That means that this postseason could be it for Milwaukee. This is their chance to make sure that Giannis stays. But again, why would he leave? Well, your answer is in Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard and Anthony Davis. Both guys were eligible for the Supermax with the Spurs and with New Orleans, and both guys turned it down. Kawhi, even though it wasn't offered to him, it would have been. He left $118 million on the table going from San Antonio to Toronto to LA. $118 million. They leave that kind of money on the table because it's about more than money to some of these big stars. I mean, I don't know what it's like to have $100 million, but I guess 50 million more isn't that big of a deal? Or maybe these guys want to live in a certain city like LA, or in this case, San Francisco. But forget money or where you live. I think Giannis is motivated by winning. He's not one of these flashy guys who's concerned about his fit before a game or dating some celebrity supermodel. I do believe he wants to win in Milwaukee, but if he can't do it, I think he'd be willing to leave to find that title. A report by ESPN's Malika Andrews came out shortly after the Bucks were eliminated in last year's playoffs. It said that Giannis may want to leave Milwaukee if the team Warriors reportedly are planning just in case that scenario plays out. They could offer Andrew Wiggins, their own draft pick, maybe #1, and Minnesota's top 3 protected the following year. What could other teams offer? Well, the Anthony Davis trade to the Lakers, kind of similar to this Giannis one we're talking about, that got New Orleans 3 players, 3 first-round picks, and 2 pick swaps. That was the issue for the Spurs and Kawhi Leonard. I mean, why did they only get a pick, DeMar DeRozan, Jakob Poeltl? Because reports said that Kawhi was going to LA either way, and those reports proved true. So if the Bucks don't win this postseason, at least get to the NBA Finals and be competitive, Giannis could want out, and he might want the Warriors. Beyond just this rumor, recently Stephen Curry was seen talking to Giannis when the Bucks played the Warriors. It reminded people of Steph being extra friendly with Kevin Durant while he was still with Oklahoma City. Now, lip readers try to figure out what they're saying here, but Yahoo's Chris Haynes just texted Steph, and this is what he said. Look, all he was doing was giving Giannis his gamer tag for an online game called PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. He said he told Giannis, come see me on this game. We can team up, do some damage. Let's do it, come on. What? I'm sorry, but if I'm a Bucks fan, that report doesn't exactly make me feel comfortable, even if he's talking about an online game. Okay, but let's just say Giannis does want Steph Curry and not Chris Middleton to be the second best player on his team. What would that do to Giannis's reputation if he refused to sign the... Just look at AD. Yeah, people made him out to be the villain temporarily, but is anyone saying right now he should have stayed in New Orleans? I mean, maybe outside of Louisiana. Of course not. He had to go to LA to team up with another superstar. And if AD wins a title, he'll be celebrated as a Laker. And for all the people saying Giannis to the Warriors would be bad for the league, as much as they're popular in recent decades when the Yankees were dominating the sport, is it a coincidence that the Warriors dynasty is paused this year and the ratings have dipped? I don't think it would be bad for the NBA at all if Giannis left Milwaukee. But there is another option that we haven't mentioned yet. Milwaukee could say, okay, we hear your trade request, we're just not gonna honor it. We're gonna let it ride and bet that we win a title this final year. It would be the ultimate gamble. I mean, on one hand, you got the MVP on your team, one last shot to win your first championship in 49 years. On the other hand, you risk letting that guy walk for nothing when you could have brought back a haul and set up your future.
So I don't know if this was before or after the All-Star game, but Steph Curry and Giannis, they were having a conversation, and here's how it went down.
I love the guys, the way you guys play, man. You guys look like you're having fun.
You said winning is fun, but the way that you do it,
Yes.
everybody's involved.
And Giannis said, I like the way you guys play. And Steph Curry said, well, winning is fun, but it depends on how you do it. You know, on our team, everybody's getting involved. Now, with Steph Curry recruiting Giannis, well, in the future, we know Giannis is going to be a free agent. I mean, he can look at his options. We know the Warriors, they added Kevin Durant, but trust me, they want more players. The Warriors are not satisfied. It's not really me reaching because we know the Warriors, well, let me not say they want Anthony Davis, but there's been rumors saying they want Anthony Davis. But we know the Warriors, they work in silence, just like Kevin Durant. Nobody knew they were going to get Kevin Durant, and out of nowhere, they got Kevin Durant. They want to add more big men. They want to have a team full of all-stars. They want to have an all-star point guard, all-star shooting guard, all-star small forward, all-star power forward, and an all-star center. That's what they're missing. And imagine if they can get Anthony Davis or Giannis, that team is going to be crazy. So if you guys were paying close attention, it's funny how Giannis said, I like the way you guys play. Now let's compare the two. Kevin Durant also said he joined the Warriors because he likes the way they play. Everybody's getting the ball, everybody gets involved, the open man gets the game-winning shot, the open man shoots, there is no egos. It's not like, hey, yo, I'm Steph Curry and I'm the leader, I get the ball at a time. No, everybody from the starter to the bench player, they all get to touch the ball, they all get to play. And also he said, notice, he said, you guys are having fun out there. Now, of course, now I can easily compare Giannis to Kevin Durant very easily because Kevin Durant and Giannis, well, before Kevin Durant joined the Warriors, now right here, don't get it confused, I'm comparing Giannis on the Bucks and Kevin Durant on OKC before he joined the Warriors. So both of them every single night, they had to carry their team. Every single night, there was no breaks. You're the man. When the team loses, you get blamed. When this happens, you're the leader. What happened? You gotta drop almost 29 points every single game for your team to win games. And most of the time, you dropping 29 points will only keep you guys in the game, but ultimately, you're gonna lose. They had to take their teams to the finals every single year, and it was difficult. It wasn't easy. Now, Giannis said the Warriors are having fun. You know why? Because they're stress-free. They know they got like 4 All-Stars. Right now, the Warriors can lose 10 games straight, and we know they're going to the finals and winning it. Isn't that crazy? He's like, you know what, man? I just want to have fun. I don't want to stress about this. I don't want to stress about that. I don't want to stress about who gets the ball. I don't want to stress about who's the leader and all this. I just want to play ball and have fun. But if we're all being honest, that style of play where everybody gets the ball can only be achieved on the Warriors and the Spurs as well, but we know everybody wants to join the Warriors. As we all know, Steve Kerr was coached by Greg Popovich, so he knows a lot. So right now, Giannis, he's telling Steph Curry, I like the way you guys play. You guys are having fun out there. And Kevin Durant, we didn't even know he wanted to join the Warriors. I don't know where he said, I joined the Warriors, and it's because I like the way they play. And if you're Giannis, you're like, man, listen, when I'm a free agent, I'm definitely looking to join it. Kevin Durant did it. Why not Giannis? So we're going to see how everything unfolds, but you got so much in the comment section. Would you want to see Giannis on the Warriors? And I'm out.
Be the fam, that's what they call me. I promise that you'll never be lonely. Be the fam, that's what they call me. I promise that you'll never be